Hello world, we are back in the world of Lair. I'm going to do a couple of quick tests just to make sure music is on and my voice is correct, because last time, well, if I face my microphone, I guess my voice goes really loud, but last time it was really low. And then I couldn't hear any music at all, so let's set the mood. So I will disconnect and I will be back really quickly. Go ahead and feel free to talk amongst yourselves. That way I can figure out if the voices are correct with the music.
That is true. I was just ready to
I have
go.
an idea.
I was ready to
I have an
catch
idea.
me.
Tarnik would, I don't know whether it's intimidate or persuade, but he'll say to the ghost, I can end your torment at the end of this axe, or I can end this torment with my axe in that necromancer's chest. If you move aside, I can make the second one happen.
Ah, that actually might be a really good idea.
Sounds like intimidate to me.
Yeah, it does.
It might also depend
Well-
on the perception of the spirit, because if the spirit perceives that as like a good deal, then it may not have to be an intimidate. It might be a persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
If the spirit even has the ability to make that choice, it might be under compulsion, it might be under control.
And if all else fails, I'll just moonbeam it.
Heck yeah. Let me see if Grum is any way. You have a bardic inspiration. You could also use guidance in your attempt to persuade or intimidate. And I don't know if I have any other good tools to help. Let me see. I don't have guidance, but if someone could guidance you.
Me? I'm the only one that can do it. I am the best
Tarnik can
support
do-
character.
Well, Tarnik
Sounds
can
like
actually
everything's
do it
working.
himself.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, so we are good to go. Let's just say a quick hello world. Hello world. Ooh, I can really hear my tapping. I can really hear the tapping on my keyboard with these headphones. Oh my gosh. I know what you're talking about on Tuesdays.
How am I doing so far today? Am I doing a lot more better? Am I sounding more clearer? Do I feel like I'm getting cut off or anything?
You actually are not getting cut off right now. I don't know what you did, but
Sounds good to me.
It would be the wiring. I switched the wirings on my mic.
nice. Yeah, because I can hear you. Last time I had to strain and really try to listen to what you were trying to say. So I was like guessing at everything, and hopefully I was getting about 70% of it right. But so that's good. All right. So last we left off, everybody had arrived into the entrance of this lair where some spirit goddess or whatever had told y'all to go into. She tried to experiment on Silent for a little bit. Grom wasn't having it. Everybody else though was able to get her back, and I think it was Tarnik who decided, it's about time that we actually get down to business, and rushed into a ghostly duel, and a battle ensued between the living and the dead, and we are currently there now. As unfortunately, Cyrix did age a little bit. There are some sort of interesting thing seeing a ghost for the first time that really chills the bones, I suppose. So we're going to go ahead and start with Cub here as we set the mood of the music. And let's go with...
Play that Jack Sparrow running. I'm just kidding.
Well, I know the suspense is gone, so I'm just going to... Oh, all my new one didn't come in here. Oh, that sucks. Darn it. All right, well, we'll just go with good old crit roll stuff. All right, Cub, you are up. That's this ghost just staring into you, and you got your buddies on the left-hand side of you.
I will... Yeah. Where is it? I will go ahead and do this. I will cast Moonbeam.
Oh, Moonbeam. Moonbeam. All right. I think I do have a Moonbeam.
A silvery beam of pale light shine down, 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Yep, exactly where I want it, because I want to hit those two exactly.
All right.
The two ghosts right there, basically.
So, let's see. Let's move it. Well, maybe here. That way it doesn't get Mr. Tornik.
Yeah.
All right. There is a moonbeam that everybody sees just shoot down from the sky upon these. All right. And what was the?
So, as I do that, as for me when I'm casting, so I start the chant itself, and I'll so for it be go, or you'll automatically hear, may the merciless light of the moon embrace you, and then I cast the moonbeam,
and it shoots down from the sky with this bluish light upon these spirits. All right. Constitution saving throw. All right, we can do that.
Yep. And Sunderland appears each creature make a Constitution saving throw. And saving throw is, let me check real quick. It is a DC 16.
DC 16. Getting up there. All right. That's interesting. What's ghosts, I guess? They have absolutely no constitution, apparently. Oh, wow. That one rolled an 18. How about the other one? Oh, my lord. They rolled a 60.
Both pass?
Yes. That's amazing. And they have, like, no constitution.
Well, on a fail save, they still take half damage. So yeah, they'll still take only the half damage, and it's radiant.
Excellent. All right.
So that would be 8. So technically, it's going to be 4 damage to them.
Okay, so that one and that one. Okay, excellent. That's the hiss. That one has not been touched. Oh wow. Well, at least you finally touched that ghost. All right, let's see here. And my music decided to die. Yes, this. You slaughtered them. Well, not slaughtered them at least, but brought this beam down. All right. Anything else from you, sir? As this beam is shining down on them.
Let's see. I guess no. That's pretty much all I can do at the moment.
All right. Well, in that case.
Yeah.
That will bring us.
I would want to move, but I can't. So
you're just kind of lingering there.
Yeah, I'm gonna linger right there.
All right. Well, then, in that case, we're going to go over to Tarnik, followed by Grom, who will be next.
So Tarnik looks at his new battle axe and he looks at the ghost. And he looks behind him at the other two that are, under this moonbeam. Turns back to the main ghost there and says, I can end it now on the end of my axe. I can end your torment. Or you can stand aside and show me where that necromancer is, and I can end it for everyone. I can just...
Roll me a persuasion on that.
Oh yeah. 23 total.
Nice. That's a good one. Let's see something here really quick. It turns to you and it says, I am commanded. You will join the dead here. And he says, your only death awaits you within the halls of Korgath. You will not defeat the necromancer. He is already dead. And, yeah, he stands his ground, unfortunately. But you do, have a response.
Yeah, the response is the battle axe.
All right.
With 22 to hit.
22 to hit. Are you hitting the main guy, you said, or which one?
Yeah.
All right.
The one
Excellent.
directly.
That. You swing, slicing into the spectral creature there. Go ahead and roll me that beautiful damage.
Oh. I don't know what happened there. So it's the first number. 9.
9. All right. And that's with the bonus, right?
Yep.
All right. Cut into the spectral image. You can see that it visibly does cut into him. The ghostly energy separates as the edge touches it and slices through. What else are you doing, sir?
I think that's about all I can do.
Alrighty. Mr. Grom.
Wait, don't you have a double attack?
Well, I sort of figured the intimidation and attack was all, or the persuasion and attack was.
Oh yeah, that would have taken
My
a
turn.
little bit of an action there with the whole talking. To get it within the few seconds that you have.
Yeah.
Just curious.
All right.
Right.
Grom.
Now, so I know that these two blue ghosts are like ghosts, but what about this white one and this green one? What do they look like?
Ooh.
Like, and what makes them look different from these other two ghosts?
Roll me a
Just based on what I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead and roll me a religion, just so I can see.
All right, here we go.
A 10 for religion. You can tell there's some sort of difference, mainly because the one that's on the horse is more guarded by armor. He's wearing armor, still transparent, translucent in a sense. But with the white and the blue, you can't really tell much of a difference. They almost practically look the same. The only thing that
different colors.
I wouldn't say they're actually different colors. I'd say that all of them, except for the one on the horse, they're more of a bluish color. This one has the bluish color, but you can still see that it has like a tiny white, a smidgen of white tint to it.
Okay.
I would say the only
And Grom, tell what race, what species they are, or anything.
yeah, they
or
all
what
look
might have been.
they all look orcish.
Okay, gotcha. In that case, Grom is going to cast Vicious Mockery on the mounted warrior.
All right, Vicious Mockery. How do you mock him?
Grom is going to kind of rear up on Crag, and he's going to shout. He's going
Whoa.
to shout.
You almost turned like a robot for me there.
Oh, did I really? Is it my mic? Is it like...
Oh
For
no,
a
no.
second, but you're better now.
Okay, now you're good. Okay, now you're back. Okay.
Guard your halls of the dead. We will just have to destroy you again. Failure twice.
That's what he's going to
Yeah.
shout out.
All right.
And then Vicious Mockery, it would be a Wisdom save 16. And I'll roll the dice here. Now it's 2d6.
All right. Wisdom save 16. They are not having it with spells today, but it does make a 20.
That would save then. Then he's going to use a bonus action to give his last bardic inspiration to... Dave, what's your character's name again?
Grumthar.
Grumthar. Okay. He's going to strum a chord on his viol and give you bardic inspiration. It's a 1d8 bardic inspiration die. And that is going to be it for Grom's turn. He's going to hold his ground. Actually, no, I take that back. He's going to make a movement. He's going to, Crag is going to take the dodge action, but he's actually going to pull Crag back 10 feet. He's gonna
Okay.
back out just,
All
and
right.
that's where he's going to end his turn.
Excellent. All right.
Distance.
A little bit of a distance. Bordak doing okay by himself over here. Bordak. See, he's gonna go. What's his super weapons?
I have a feeling Grum should save his bigger spells, because when we get in there, it's probably going to get way worse. I feel like this is probably the easiest it's going to be.
Yeah, y'all definitely have to decide what y'all gonna want to do if y'all heading in there for sure. It's the only
Grum's last
foreshadowing
bardic
I'll give
inspiration.
y'all. All right. So, Bordak, being the orc that he is, shall go ahead and rush in. That one will hit.
Nice.
Oh God, that one does not hit. Oh jeez. All right, that one went terribly. But let's go ahead and do the first one. 11 slashing damage as Bordak swings down with his mighty warning axe there. And then, unforeseen, he misses with the other one, was a fumble. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a d20 here. Oops, let's see here. Roll it. 12. Oh, he gets off balance. He swings a little too hard. His ankle doesn't step quite right with the pressure he was intending, and is off balance. Enemies will have advantage on attacking him the next turn.
If they live.
If they live. Unfortunately, it is the horse's, the mounted spectral person on the horse. And then Cyrix. Alright, so what will he do? He is a little angered. He's gonna go for Tarnik. How dare you speak to the dead like this? Alright.
When they talk like that, are they speaking orc?
Yeah. So that one probably is a miss, correct? Well, you have
Anything
a...
below 22.
There we go, 22. You have a 22 there. Oh my lord. Alright. He swings and swings. Maybe you did intimidate him a bit. He swings. You feel the air between you and him, but he is not able to hit anything. Maybe a little clatter on your armor. Oh, Syrinx. Syrinx. What would Syrinx do here? So... that one. Let's see. No, I can't see Syrinx's character. Let's see.
Far left. Lower left.
Yeah, so that one. Yeah, I think that's more on permission stuff. So, let's go ahead and... It's a little maybe off with the spell from or the current aging process. We're just gonna skip Syrinx for now, and we'll go to this one, which will be the white one. We'll go ahead and move.
Now, if he moves, I have my sentinel.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We're turned toward Mr. Tarnik there.
He's not moving.
Yeah.
Is Sentinel just on... is it that the one that, if they target someone other than you?
It's that, and if they move, even if they disengage, if they move, I get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
And then their speed becomes 0.
He is going to go with this one. He's going to attempt to linger forward and with his hand and touch you. Oh my lord, that's like 3 sevens in a row. Tarnik, you are protected by Gaunash today.
Lady Lasara looks after me.
Alright, that one is gone. So Silent is going to go ahead and... She's going to move.
Well, I've got a sheet open if you like. I can...
Oh, for... Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, you were controlling.
Yeah. So what she's going to do is actually summon her Drake companion.
Yep. Nice.
Somewhere in there. So behind the 2 ghosts.
Alright. I'll do something really quick.
Ooh, brings a tower with it.
I'm gonna put you on there so you can control it as well. So there you go.
Lovely. And then Silent will run down here and make sure that Syrinx is hiding and behind cover, because she's a bit worried about her being looking very much elderly.
Elderly now, all of a sudden.
Yeah. So she's over there comforting her.
All right. Which brings us
Has
to...
Grom ever seen this Drake before? Is this a brand new thing?
No, he's never seen the Drake before.
Grom would just, his eyes would kind of go wide. He'd be like,
What? What in the nine hells is that?
for a minute, he might think it's an enemy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's
Unless
seen him.
it's- Anyway,
Okay, so that one is going to go ahead and... This one is probably... For Moonbeam, is that also something at the beginning of their turn, right? Let me see. No, maybe.
What?
we
Oh,
have
no.
to take a magic action later turns to move it.
Yeah. It takes a move magic. Let me see. Moonbeam is
Okay, so if it ends its turn... Okay, if it ends its turn there. Okay.
yeah.
So what it's going to do is, first of all, attack Cub. So it's going to go ahead and... Actually... Does it want to do that? It's going to try... No, it's actually going to try to move into Cub's body. Cub, give me a DC 13 Charisma saving throw. What's this?
God.
Ghost tries to move into your body. Yeah.
you have +4 from Paladin Aura.
It's trying to possess him.
Oh, wow. All right. This
With the
creature...
+4, that's basically 23.
yeah,
Or 21.
your will is too strong for this ghost that tries to float toward your way. You feel your tingly skin as where it touches, but then you push it off. Now we go to...
I push it off. I'm like, as I push it off, I'm like, buy me dinner first.
Grumthar.
Buy me dinner first before you possess my body.
So he focuses on the green being on the green horse. It says, unbound soul, taste the wrath of Stormgorge and Whisperfang, and the whirlwind of the battle axe, 2 attacks. I am raging and attacking recklessly. And so first attack with the battle axe, 15.
15
And-
will hit. Nope, 15 does not. No, wait.
Can I
Sorry.
use that bardic
Yeah,
inspiration?
15 does hit. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. And then so
You swing and
That-
make contact. Ooh.
and so there's 6 slashing.
Alright.
And then with the longsword, 22 and 13 slashing. Back to the battle axe, 17. 6 slashing,
6.
and back to the longsword. All right, so if we add those up, the worst of those, right? Still hit. I think we said.
Yeah, I think all of them.
Yeah, so 6 and I don't know if you're modifying these at all, Lou. So 6, 13, 6, 9, and then with my first hit, I would have got 2d6 frenzy. So I will do that here. 1, 2, roll. That's indeed be another 7.
7.
So, you want me-
Alright. Cool. Alright.
Tarnik's sort of leaning back a little bit, giving him the side eye, going,
The green tornado. Ganache. Fire imbues my soul with rage. Now, as he unleashes this on the green, can you describe how it affects him? Is it fully effective, partially effective?
Go ahead and roll me a medicine.
Medicine. Right. My specialty. A 7. Oh no, that's not 7. Let me get out of that screen. 17. On my medicine.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if with that, you notice that they are affecting them, but not quite as effective as you think. You think it should be doing more damage. It's not doing quite as much damage as it should.
I don't think he's very surprised.
In 1 second, guys, I'm going to take off my headphones now that I know everything's working right, because my ears are sensitive and it's hurting my ears. So give me 1 second.
You know, Discord's particularly good at canceling the double. I wonder if I even need these headphones. I've played in other games before where I haven't.
Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm good now. I wore it all day, so now it's hurting my ears, so I had to take it off. Alright, now I can hear y'all and I can hear the music. Perfect. Okay, I just needed to make sure the stream was going alright. So, with that being said, anything else from you, sir?
No. And they better not dare move away from me. I'll unleash that. So, on my opportunity attack, is that 2 swings or is that just 1 swing?
It would just be one. Yeah, 1 swing.
Yep. Okay.
All right. So that'll bring us to that one that's already by Tarnik. So Tarnik, you're gonna get another. Let's see here. How often? I think that one already went, but it's gonna try. No, it's gonna. It has it back again, but it's going to go ahead and it's gonna try to touch you with a 23. So that one will go past your armor class of 22 unless you have anything else. You feel the...
Don't think so.
Okay. Well then, you feel the cold embrace, the touch of this ghost as its necrotic form lingers deeper into your skin, and you feel that icy touch go further into your body for an 18 necrotic damage.
Oh. Damn dead things. Finish you all myself.
And it's just like that's eating up the energy. We jump back up to Cub.
All right. All right. I get. Oh. Let me see. Since I'm not gonna move, or I don't want. I'm not gonna move the moonbeam. I'm gonna leave it there. So that way it can still hit them.
Oh, did they need to roll something?
Yeah, that's right, because I forgot. That's what I was looking at just a while ago. They ended their turns in there, so they need to roll.
16 save.
Yeah, because they both ended their turns in there. Let me roll that. I just remembered that, and then right before you said it. What was it again? Sorry, Dex or
16 Constitution.
Constitution? That's right, because I have nothing. Oh my lord! And then the other one. That one doesn't make it. So the one nearer to you fails it. So go ahead and roll some dice there. That moonbeam burns down with its radiance.
Ooh, beautiful. So that's 15 damage for the one that failed. And I guess that would be 7 damage for the one that saved.
All right. Okay. It howls at you.
Oh, well, did he die?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I killed it. So wait, is this an enemy?
That one, yeah. That white one, yeah.
Okay. So what I'll go ahead and do, and this is also an enemy right here.
No, that one you don't know. You see a drake appear out of nowhere, so your character wouldn't know.
So, all right. So what I'll go ahead and do is, since I killed the one that was right in front of me, I will stay where I'm at, but I will recenter the moonbeam, and I'm gonna center it right here in this area, so I can hit these two.
Okay.
So I don't know if you need, or yeah, can I move the moonbeam myself?
Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe. Let me see. There we go.
Okay. Oh no, we got it. Yeah.
I think.
Here we go. So now,
Ooh, boom, right there.
yeah. So now I'll hit both of those two.
All right.
So we know that that's an enemy. I know that's an enemy, and I know this is an enemy. So yeah. And then that will probably be it from me, because I don't see anyone hurt, or no one's hurt.
All
Korgath
right.
took some damage.
Oh, target.
Sonic's about halfway.
Oh, halfway. He'll live. I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah.
What are you? What type of damage are you taking, though?
Mainly necrotic at this stage.
All right then. So then I will go ahead as. Oh no, that's gonna break my concentration. Don't want to do that. So for now, sorry, cast Moonbeam, and I cast that. So I will go ahead and I'll throw in a healing word for you, Tarnik.
Oh, excellent.
That will be my bonus action, and that will make sure that I don't break my concentration. That won't break my concentration with my Moonbeam. So
Wow.
you get 12. So I can heal the wound, but not the pain.
Beautiful.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that bit feels better.
If he need, unless he's moving, we will move to Tarnik. Go ahead.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. And then Tarnik, followed by Grom.
Yeah. So, I'm not sure if I can do it. Alright. Basically, what I want to do is I want to basically do the reverse of what that ghost just did to me. He's going to lay his hand on him and use his lay on hands feature and try and heal the ghost with 10, using 10 points of healing energy.
Interesting. Okay. I see something.
So I can do it as an action. Let's whether it heals that ghost or whether it...
Yeah, let me see something really quick. That's an interesting move. 1 second.
It has worked on some games where healing spells do damage to dead creatures.
That's how it used to be in 3rd edition. I don't know if it's that way in 5e though. Yeah, clerics used to tear up the undead with healing spells in 3rd edition.
Well, that's interesting. Okay. If that's true.
And then clerics, when they cast Infect, it would heal the undead instead of deal damage. It's the opposite. But I don't know if in 5e, I don't know.
According to what I'm reading, there is... I see one where it says it does damage, and I see another one where...
I would propose make him do a religion check. Paladin using this heal. I love it. I think it's great.
Okay, so I guess it is possible, but you still have to go for an attack roll.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're pretty much just gonna try to yeah, you're trying to touch it. So go ahead, just do an attack roll.
So just an unarmed one?
I would suggest an unarmed one, yeah.
I think it...
Oh, good lord. That's double
natural
damage.
20.
So that would be 20.
2 fingers poking both eyes.
As you feel the energy seep away from you and into it with the power of Gonash. Oh, wow. So that's... good damage there. You see it flicker as this power enters this being, this translucent being, almost becoming even more translucent.
Now that is truly amazing.
Now, if that counts as an attack, can I use my axe on the white ghost again, Len?
Yeah, go ahead, go for it.
So, 21 to hit.
21, you land a hit, slicing into this transparent creature.
16 slashing damage.
Oh,
Via that
16.
axe. I don't know if that axe has any other sort of magical properties other than the +2. So.
Oh yeah, so 16. So you didn't add the 2 to that one, so 16, 17, 18 then. It wavers a bit too, making these ghosts just jitter and blink around you.
I warned you all. Now you pay the consequences.
The horse creature just looks at you angrily. Doesn't say much. And then says, "Your soul will be trapped here." And then... nothing else. Grom. You are next,
Right.
sir.
So,
Unless,
William, in your game...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, just
I was
making sure
asking
that
your game-
Grom, Tarnik was done.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Are you all done, Tarn?
Oh, no. Yeah, I can't really go anywhere there. I've got a moonbeam on one corner and a ghost in front of me, a ghost beside me, and another corner is a ghost. And, yeah, I'm stuck there.
All right, so William, I have 2 questions. One of them is, so I could order Crag to take the help action. in generally, if your animal takes the help action, and they're like giving it to an ally during combat, it would give that ally advantage on their attacks, like on their next series of attacks. Is that how you count the help action to work, or does it not work that way in your games? 'Cause I think it's a little bit.
You know, I very rarely have the help action unless it's just for skill rolls. But yeah, I'll count it that way. Go ahead.
Okay. Now, second thing, if I order now, so this is a little more abstract. You're probably going to say no to this, but I'm just checking. So if I give the help action, and I have Craig run in there and take the help action to help an ally, now I do have 2-weapon fighting. Would I make with my bonus action, because when you take an attack action on your turn and attack with a light weapon, you can make 1 extra attack as a bonus action later on the same turn. Since I'm not even taking an attack with a light weapon, I'm just ordering Crag to give the help action. Would I be able to use my bonus action to attack with my dagger using 2-weapon fight? Would you allow it? It's totally okay if it's a no, because that's
Yeah.
kind of a bit of a
Yeah,
range.
go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ram is going to, if a GM allowing, he would have Crag go back up on his hind legs and give out a roar. And then Grom would shout, why can't I don't think I can select my character. I don't know why.
Oh, really?
I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, okay. No, I got it.
Oh, okay.
He's going to say, for Ganache. And he's going to order Craig to charge forward to the spice.
Oh.
And then he would give Grimthar the help action. And then he's going to try to swipe at that mounted enemy with his dagger as an offhand.
Oh, nice. Okay.
With his bonus action. So now, if I'm not mistaken, I will not get to add my ability modifier to this damage. So it's just going to be a straight attack, and if it hits, it's just a D4. No, I don't get to add my dex to the damage because it's
Yeah, because you would need the I think
because it's an offhand.
Yeah, you would need that other feat.
Well, I think it's a miss anyway.
Oh yeah. Craig went a little too fast there.
That's okay. Anyway, there you go. That is Grom's turn.
All right. Bordak will go ahead and nobody attacked him, so he's gonna go ahead and use the fist of Gonash. Oh my lord. Okay, let's try the second fang of Gonash.
Since you're right there, I'm imagining that you'd see the spare just charge in. I mean, just mouth open, drooling, looking just nasty, threatening this creature's space, giving Grimthar a possible better opening for his next attacks.
Alright.
Did that second hit?
Sorry, I had like some weird text pop up on me. Alright, so that one will hit. So that one hits. With that being said, Bordak swings.
And
Oh, go ahead.
as soon as that hits, the Drake turns its attention down to that mounted item, ghost, and hits it with a D6 fireball, which was that one that just rolled across.
Oh, nice.
1 point of fire damage on top.
Excellent.
Just breathes fire on the mounted guy.
Yeah, it's a.
Grom is
called
gonna
a-
flinch as if he was expecting the fire to come at him.
All right.
But then when it doesn't, he's gonna be like, "What?
That thing is with us.
And the Drake sort of. If a Drake could smile, it smiled.
He does have Gonash's blessing, so he's going to go ahead and use his attack again. And then maybe he won't miss this time with the first fang. He hits all of them. Wow. Dang. Okay, so okay, that's a lot of damage being pumped out as everybody sees Bordak just go not to be undone by Mr. Gromthar here. Swings away with a whirlwind of attacks himself. Seems to be dealing quite a bit more damage. At that point, the specter here will grit its teeth and roll me a persuasion or intimidation, Tarnik.
Time for you to leave.
And then Grunthar starts to walk away.
That's a good intimidation. So it's going to go ahead and remain on you, and it's going to try to attack you, Tarnik. Woo, just barely. You feel the weapon, just the spectral blade nick your armor and scratch it. But it keeps it at bay.
How dare you?
And another one.
Brand new. How dare you?
Seems that Lysaria has given you something very nice. Alright. Can't do anything with Cyrix.
The creature?
Yeah, the mounted creature.
Oh, I thought it was the this one right here. Where is it?
White ghost or blue ghost?
Yeah, I thought it was this one right here.
No, it's the spectral one on the horse. But after
Okay, so
Cyrix,
it's
it
right
will
here.
be the white one.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure to know which one's which, so that way they can do their saving throws if they're staying in the moonbeam.
Alright, so Cyrix is just going to hide deeper into that for now. And then, let's go ahead and... So that one is going to start its turn in a moonbeam, but it has to end it, right? Or is it starting? Start or end?
And
End. Okay, so it's going to go ahead and... Man, everybody's surrounded here. Alright, it's going to go for Tarnik again. And will not hit. So it's gonna... Yeah, it can't go anywhere. So it's gonna go ahead and roll.
16 Constitution saving throw.
Will not make it.
Sweet.
The radiance is burning into it. The radiance. It burns.
So 10 damage to him.
Alright, 10 burning damage to that one. Silen. What is Silen doing?
She's
Grumdar will be next.
making. She's standing there, or hiding there with Cyrix, and she'll just sort of let her Drake know that it's okay to go ahead and do what it needs to do.
Alright.
The Drake will, it will bite down on the closest one. Doesn't actually have a breath weapon, but to use its bite. So that's a +5. That. 13.
And that's on that. Race 1. Let's see. That will hit.
And it is fire damage that it's doing. So
Sinks
it's
its
a
teeth.
D6 plus 2. Oh, sorry, wrong die. So 7 fire damage.
Oh. This creature's like. Once it sinks its teeth into it. Alright. In that case, we shall go to Grumthar.
That's all with
Yes. Yes.
No,
Feel Ganache's
Grumthar-
full relentless fury. Yes, he has advantage.
You have the help action.
Yeah. As we start. That was first hit. 9. Then he gets his 2d6. An extra 10 there. Then his second swing with his longsword. That was a crit. 28. How do you do crits?
Crits, I think, did we say double or are we doing maximum with the first dice and then roll on top? I forgot which one we were doing.
I think the second one was the way we were doing it.
So,
Roll our maximum damage and roll the output damage.
okay, so just do the maximum of the dice and then roll with your modifier on top of it.
Wow. That's a 13 plus the 12 is 25 points in that second attack.
Oh.
Back to my battle axe.
Wow. Boom.
Wow.
So he vanishes with a loud scream as you hit it.
Unbound souls back to hell. And what's this behind the white thing? This is the paladin's thing, right? Is that what I see on the screen? So north of the white ghost is an icon. Looks like a. Is that
That Drake? Yeah, it's,
Drake.
you see a Drake. It popped in, it breathed fire on the ghost right there, and also I think it breathed fire on the mounted ghost that you just destroyed as well.
I still have. I think I still have at least one attack left. I step forward and I think you already used half it, so I should do this. So for my last swing. 22 for 12 points of damage.
On who?
and
This guy.
6 points of fire damage. The infused strikes reaction from the Drake.
So I had 3 swings on the first green dude, right? One of which was the critical that panic pushed him. I had one last swing, and I used it on the white dude, and I hit him for 12 points slashing.
All right.
Plus the 6 fire.
Plus the
Drake.
Perfect. All right. Amazing. Well then, in that case,
There's something up with that white beast. I don't know what. In game, I don't know, but out of game, I know there's something up with that one. It's a bad.
it's gonna go here, and we'll attempt to touch Cub. Oh, that's a 25. It touches Cub, and you feel the tingly sensation of cold, but then you feel it as it just swims up into your mind and your brain. You take 10 psychic damage and must roll a DC 14 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And what the heck? Or be dazed.
So you have +4 on the wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
So that's 28 plus 4. That's 32.
Yeah, you're good.
But I take 10 psychic damage.
Yeah. And you are next.
Where is it? Oh, what are we doing for the concentration saving throws?
So for that it was 10. So yeah, you just have to roll 11 above, 11 or above.
So D20 if I get it above 11.
Yeah, or 11 and above. Yeah, right at 11 or higher. Yeah, any of those.
Yes.
All right.
So the con save, isn't it? Constitution saving throw, isn't it?
I think.
No, it's a concentration saving throw. I'm trying to make sure that since I took
Let me
damage,
see.
I'm trying to see if I can keep my spell ongoing or my moonbeam ongoing.
Yeah, yes. But I'm saying it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, usually.
I
Yeah.
think so.
So
I
it's
would have had whatever your modifier is plus the 4 from Tarnik's.
So then that'd be 20 automatically.
Yeah, it is a Constitution.
it's either
Dirty 20. So then dirty 20 then.
yeah. Usually.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the moonbeam right here. Or in this square perimeter. I'm gonna focus it exactly, make sure it focuses it on him directly.
All right.
And then, yeah, that's it, really.
All
I
right.
don't see anyone else or enough that needs me to provide aid or so.
In that case, we just jump over to Mr. Tarnik.
So this one's still standing in front of me or floating in front of me, I'm guessing. So Tarnik will just... Would he get advantage considering the drake's behind him and has identified himself as an ally?
I would say yes.
Well, so, roll that one. No, there. I'll just roll the second one just to make sure. No. And then, so 28 will hit.
Correct.
Oh, nice. And 16 damage.
Ooh, 16. 16 damage. That is good damage right there. All right. So that's...
If it's still up, I'll take another swing.
No, it is not up. That one did it in right there. So boom. There we go.
Oh, good. We can ignore that one then.
Yeah.
And Tarnik will turn to this last one and say, I warned you all. And you'll take that last swing on this one. 15 to hit.
That will land. Yes, you strike. Bite into the ghostly apparition again.
So 13 damage from the axe.
Oh, Lord. All right. Well, that ghost is gone.
They're all vanquished.
Why doesn't anyone listen to me?
Lead on, Captain. Let's find this lich and have it be done.
How are we looking, though? I'm a little... Ugh, I could be better.
How bad are you?
Oh, I could use a little rest at least. I've been running around in the shadow for the last however long and used up my spells and that, trying to stay alive and make my way through and try and make myself known to everyone. I left markings all along the street. I don't think it came through from the Shadow Realm. How are you all looking? Grom, how are you feeling now?
I am growing weary.
Which in game or out of game above table basically means he's cast some of his spells and he's out of bardic inspiration.
It's like, so
But I
far
still
everyone...
fight.
It's like, well, anyone who is hurt or so, please gather around real quick.
Grom
I will
actually
stand
still has
watch.
some damage.
I have not taken damage yet.
Uh,
I'll watch at the gate.
Tarnik was actually a really good tank and took the brunt of everyone's attacks and damage.
This is true.
Yeah. Silent would bring Cyrix over. Cyrix kind of moves along, and you will see that she seems a bit more older than she was.
Grom had taken a max hit point hit of 10 points, reducing his max HP from 39 to 29. Is that still in effect?
Yes. I think that one is in effect until... I think for that one it was a
Something
long
that
rest.
Okay.
Alright.
For that particular
if
one.
anyone's hurt, please gather around me real quick.
Grom will gather around.
Because I am going to be basically using this ability. Ooh.
Is it one person?
Oh,
Or is it
it's-
multiple?
It can be multiple.
Grom has only taken 3 points of damage at this point, so
So this
It doesn't
basically
need
means
much.
I have 6 dice that I can spend for each and every one of us.
okay.
So one can take the 3, one can take the 6, and one can take the 5. And then since it's also healing, it's a healing ability, so it gets my +4 attribute by my goddess. So it's technically
All right.
7,
Grom took
10,
the 3.
and 9.
Grom took the 3, the lowest roll, and that heals him completely.
Yeah, that'll put you at 7 health points to regain. The other one is 10. Whoever
How
wants
many
to
do
take
you
the
need? How many do you need?
I just need 10 to max me out.
Yeah, well, whatever's left. Because I
And
need
the other one-
14. So,
Okay, well you can take the 10. I'll take the 9.
no, you take the 10. Fill right up.
It should also get 1 temporary hit point per die. So like I get 1 temporary hit point, and everyone who gets a die gets 1. It sounds like, or no,
Yep.
or is that just you? Oh no, the target. Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Yep, the target.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna go grab another Coke. I'll be right back, you guys.
So that uses up.
Yeah, I've got a...
Is that like a spell that takes up a spell slot?
No,
No. Okay.
it's kind of like the lay on hands.
Okay. Okay, so yeah,
don't
for
know.
each instance, it does only target one creature, but I guess you can do it.
Yeah, because it's a bonus action, and I can only target one creature, but I can basically
Yeah, you can
do it
just
to multiple.
Yeah, you can do it multiple times then, because it says you can do it both in and out of combat. So yeah, okay.
And since we're not in combat, I can go ahead and make use of this right now for it to heal multiple of us.
All right. Well,
And
he's getting
that
a
way,
soda.
although-
I'm gonna be right back. I drink too much
No,
tea,
yeah,
so.
I'll update all my spell slots too.
Yeah, how are you looking for spell slots?
Oh, I'm
Both
pretty much
table?
good. I only used one of each.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I've only got
Grom
got
has used
3
up a lot of
first
it.
level left.
I have all my higher level spells, but what's going to be of use against this? Are we for sure this is a lich, or is it just a necromancer?
It's more of a
It sounds
necromancer.
like a lich.
Yeah, but I'm
If
gonna
it's
use
a
it.
lich,
Yeah. Well, it's an
Okay.
undead necromancer. Let's put it that way.
okay. At least an undead necromancer, possibly a lich. It's probably unlikely it's a lich because they're very rare. Okay, Grom is gonna take a minute and say we should speak strategy.
Yeah. I don't know
As we
how
enter
many
this
spell
castle.
slots. Yeah, I don't know how many spell slots Silent has actually used.
Silent, Syrinx.
He's gonna look at Syrinx. I'm not gonna roleplay a lot about Syrinx's age thing because Syrinx isn't here, and I feel like it would be a little bit redundant to roleplay that out now. I think I'll say so. He's gonna kind of overlook it, and he's gonna say, he's just gonna look at her, and he's gonna kind of raise an eyebrow, and he's gonna be like,
Are you okay? Can you complete the mission?
Cyrix would be looking over and just says, "Yeah, I think I can still complete it. It's that ghost.
he's gonna
I don't know what it did to me. I feel more tired. My bones are popping."
How big is this Drake? Is that Drake large sized?
You know what? Does it give details on how big it is? Let's see. Drake companion.
And then also, William, from this distance, does that castle look like it has a roof, or is it like an open roof?
It does seem like it has a roof.
It does. Okay.
It says small dragon.
Okay.
Small. Okay, so she can't ride it then, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, just because there's a small dragon doesn't
No.
mean its size is small, though.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's. Oh, I thought you meant small sized.
That's the only
Let me
sizing
see.
that I can see on the stat block.
Yeah,
That's
it's
probably
like-
its size. It's a size small, so it's like
Okay.
it's like the size of a dog. Unfortunately. Well, I mean, not unfortunate. It's still awesome.
You want to talk strategy more than
Yes.
just tasting my blade. What thoughts have you?
Tarnik and Grumthar, you go first. I ride behind you, offer support. Syrinx and Silent come behind me. They fire past me. If we get attacked from behind, they come into the sides. I move to the back. Me and Craig take the rear.
Would
Must
it,
shield our archers.
would it be beneficial if I were to hold my weapons back and just tackle this foe, prevent him from restraining his arms?
When we reach him, that would not be a bad strategy. And then I can target him with everything I have. But I fear there will be more to fight on the way.
And do not count on being able to actually hold them. I'm not sure how I did that.
You are correct. The spirits evade my touch, but a necromancer I would not think to be so. So, Captain, I would ask you to lead on, and I will follow.
Indeed. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Got all the magic you need?
All
I
right.
was gonna nod. He's
Everything I need.
Excellent. Well, let's head in.
All right.
as we start to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead and do what you were going to do.
Oh, I was just gonna say, as we start to move forward, he's gonna kind of turn back to Bordak, and he's gonna kind of say,
If we get attacked from behind, protect the archers.
and then he's gonna turn to the archers and be like,
If you get attacked, get behind me.
and then he's gonna turn to Cub, and he's gonna say,
Cub, keep everyone healed.
and then he's gonna wink at Cub and then give him a creepy grin.
All right.
He's gonna urge Crag forward.
I'm going to do something really quick. So you're all about to enter in here, which my notes are, for some reason, not here. Well, that's very interesting. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me find something really quick before y'all go in there. I'm just going to...
By the way, I'm not sure. Dave, while he's looking for that, I had a picture of Grom's creepy grin somewhere. I'm gonna see if I can find it for you. Friendly, but I feel like it's very unsettling. That's the that's the theme I'm going for. About Grom
Discord.
meaning it to be. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it and drop it in Discord. It's pretty funny. Compiling a bunch of artwork of Grom in various situations.
That's what I need to do for Valanthe.
How do you do that, Josh? You're able to do that with AI somehow?
Yeah, I use Midjourney to generate the images.
And with Midjourney, it'll give you different poses of the same character?
So yeah, but you have to kind of work at it. It's a kind of a challenge, but I feel like with Grom, he's really unique enough that I can kind of make it work. It's better. I feel like it works better with Grom than with most humanoid characters.
Right. I just haven't had much success doing that.
Okay, here we go. Here's a picture of when Grom says he's smiling at someone. That's what I. That's what I. That's his like happy smile.
That's it. Such charisma for a bard.
That's an interesting smile right there for sure.
How's his breath, Cub? All right, Captain. Would you like to lead or would you like me to lead? I follow your command.
Yep, we're in. Tarnik's already in.
All right. 1 second here. And as y'all are walking in, yeah, Cub, Cub, you're the one who will hear a whisper, and it says, "I cannot unmake the stone, Cub, but I can give you shelter beneath the boughs. If your will is strong, the mist shall not own you." And Cub, you hear this, it's almost permeating around you. And you will Sorry, guys. Gotta get my notes right.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Take your time, man.
Grom will whisper to Grimthar, because I feel like Tarnik's a bit further ahead, and he'll be like,
Good sword work.
Years of practice. These are my grandfather's weapons. And he looks at the gems. There's the aspects of these weapons. I hope to one day figure out.
I'm just going to say,
When this is done, perhaps I can help you.
I'm so sorry. I was in the restroom. What'd you guys say?
Did you look at Discord? Did you see Grom's smile?
I'm about to right now.
Yeah. So Grom turned around and gave you a big toothy smile, and that's what it looked like.
Ew.
That's his happy
he
face.
was thanking you for the healing. You've come to recognize that as his friendly smile.
Okay. Makes sense.
It's a scene in Beauty and the Beast, right? Kind of the similar thing.
Yes. What a good movie.
But DM, what did you say?
Oh, you hear the voice permeating around you. Let me go back up to my note real quick. Basically, the voice of Zotia.
Uh-huh.
And it says, I cannot unmake the storm, cub, but I can give you shelter beneath the boughs. If your will is strong, the mist shall not own you. And with that, you'll see the figure appear. And she will appear right next to you. I don't know who all is still able to see that, but yeah, she appears pretty much right here. And
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll take the words, or I'll take her words and I'll touch it, or I'll do what one needs. I'll activate the arrangement of what she's telling me to do.
She's pretty much just appearing out of the ground, and that's what she tells you. She's walking to you, and she'll touch you on the forehead. And with that one, you pretty much just have advantages on Constitution saves. And gotta make sure all those are correct for the correct area. And also you have while you're within each other, y'all can have a kind of a pack tactics in a way. If y'all are close to each other, y'all gain advantage on saving throws. But you have to be like right next to each other square.
You mean like 5 feet? Like within 5 feet of each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Cub, you yourself have Constitution. You have the advantages on your Constitution saves all the time. She blesses you with this for the next 12 hours. And with that being said, she will walk here, and she will call Grom's name and says, "Grom." And
I'm gonna turn Crag around, kind of surprised, because I feel like he probably wasn't paying too close of attention when she popped up for Cub. I feel like
you will see Zotia there, and she will stretch her hand out, and which weapon are you more familiar with?
he would. Man, when she says weapon, does he get any sense that his viol would be counted in this, or is it more like a weapon that he would attack with?
You probably get the sense that she's talking about weapon.
And he will draw Badark Tulgura, his Minotaur dagger that he has been carrying this whole time, and he would hold it out to her.
She'll grab it. and she'll hold it by the blade and then kind of like slip her arm, but you see that there's no blood that comes out of it, and you see a bit of a faint glow before it vanishes, and she gives it back to you. This is enchanted with my power. And you get a magical bonus to a +1 with it.
Ooh. Is this a permanent bonus or is it a temporary bonus?
For now, you don't know.
Okay. So for now, it's a +1 magic weapon. For the moment.
And as the other two are walking in, she will call to Grumthar. And she'll say, Grumthar, warrior of Gonash.
Yes.
She says, your blades will be useless in there. And she walks forward. I wish for this place to be vanquished of all the decrepit and cursed that defile my lands. And she says, if you wish it, let me see your weapons, and I will make them where they can do harm to these creatures you will face.
I present to you Stormgorge, my axe, and Whisperfang, my sword.
And you see she holds them, or she reaches and holds them. And as you're holding them by however you're presenting them, she only touches the blades, and you can see her hands go over the blades, and you see nothing slice. But then you also see a faint aura appear, and then it slowly disappears.
Who's this speaking to me?
The current person next to you, I don't think you heard her name, but she's just standing next to you. It's like a very beautiful...
Is it a spirit? Yeah.
Beautiful orc-looking female with lots of natural, like, leaves and other roots crawling out of her hair, and her skin is that, while it is an orc kind of greenish, it's also has some different, almost fall-like colors as well. What would leaves would be colored.
Yeah, so I just say, who do I thank for this blessing?
I am Zotia.
Zotia.
And you would recognize Zotia as being one of the orc goddesses of nature.
Zotia. I bow to you.
Basically, my goddess, the Dwagar.
Grom would bow his head to her and give her a reverent bow from the top of his mount. He's not going to dismount, but he is going to bow, whisper some words of thank you in Minotaur.
And she'll look
If
over.
I understood...
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, if I understand you correctly, she made them magical, but that was it, correct?
She'll give them a +1 to each.
+1 to each? All right, thank you.
Yeah. And then she'll look over at Tarnik, and she just nods, knowing that he already has a blessing from another god. And says, good luck on your journeys. I know you will do well. And she just walks over to Silin and Cyrix. For now, she will touch Cyrix's weapons and Silin's weapons, and then she looks over at Cub and walks over to Cub one last time. And with that, she says, if you forget the land forgets you. If you fight with purpose, it will remember. Let your heart beat not with rage, but with resolve. Let it shine. And then she vanishes from there, wisps away.
Like, more? What do you mean? It's bad enough I already have amnesia and I don't remember who I am. And now you gotta give me more of this?
So everybody hears Cub talking, unless you're whispering that. All right.
I'm whispering it myself.
If our blessings are complete, I am anxious. And I will say to Tarnik, I have a vendetta against a necromancer, and I do wonder if this is the same one that was at Scar Hollow all those years ago.
Alright, I'm placing y'all's in here. Alright, I'm gonna do this and this. Alright, so y'all do, as you talk to Tarnik and explain this to him, unless Tarnik responds.
And once he turns his mic back on, Tarnik will say, yes, it would be opportune if it was your necromantic target. But if not, it will be another dead necromancer anyway. And that is a good thing, my friend.
Agreed. Let's return her to Earth as Zotia has blessed us.
Lady Lasara has blessed me with her benefits. So let us go forth and dispense justice to all these undead necromancer.
Again, shall I lead, or would you prefer to? I follow your orders.
We'll go in together.
Then let's make way. Anxious.
Alright. Well, then y'all head in this large opening. This city of ruins, you have seen many roofs toppled and walls crumbled. And though there's ruins amongst this particular building, it seems to be the most intact out of all the other ones standing. And once you go into this first threshold, kind of reminds you of a cavern almost. A cavern created by ancient orcs. And you finally arrive at an open door. And there is no light emanating from within, so those who can see at, I don't know who all doesn't have night vision.
I've got 120 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I think everybody here should have it, yeah.
I don't think that I do. I don't think that Minotaurs have dark vision.
Oh, really? Okay.
No. Let me double check.
Let me see, I'm gonna do... You got
wait a
120.
minute.
Yeah, you have 120. I haven't put 120 for you. How many... What's your dark vision? You said Grumthar?
120.
And orcs can see very well, jeez.
Our kin made this place.
Oh yeah, I have dark vision of 120.
And Stylen and the Drake both have 60 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, Grom does not have dark vision. However, as we enter this place, Grom would reach down into his bag and he would pull out his bullseye lantern
Oh, okay.
and he would light it and hold it forward.
How much of light does it do?
A bullseye lantern casts bright light in a 60-foot cone and dim light for an additional 60 feet.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, would Grom to ride Craig? Would he need to have a hand free to hold the reins?
But technically, I would say if you want to roll dexterity, I mean you're not going fast, so.
He might have to go fast. In that case, then he's going to sheathe his knife for the time being and just hold the lantern in the reins. Dexterity is not his strongest suit.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna copy paste you in here, and eventually, as y'all enter into this door, this is what y'all see, and then I will describe the scene. So, finally entering in here. Is everybody able to see the map?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Making
Yes.
sure. Excellent. And I can see it up here. Perfect. Okay, so the stream can see it. So you enter what seems to be now a grand hall. And from what you can tell, maybe a place of Orcish war rites as well. The walls are adorned with murals of battles that now seem faded and cracked. And also to the left and to the right, 6 Orcish statues stand along the walls. And they do have weapons that are aimed to the center. And then at the far end, you see a massive door with 3 empty sockets that, for all intents and purposes, blocks the way forward.
Before you stop! Before you proceed further. And Grumthar was going to take one of these boulders that's somewhat round and just try to roll it down the center of this room.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a strength.
Yeah.
What is wrong?
I don't trust places like this.
What do you mean?
Cyrix! Cyrix, can you look for traps?
And Cyrix will move up and says, yeah, I can certainly try. And
You saw my roll, right?
yeah. So it actually rolls down all the way to the door that's up here. And who is that? Okay, I'm gonna move Cyrix for now so I can see that on the stream. But you see it roll all the way and hits the door there, and just clanks stone against stone. The door itself is also made of stone. It's not that wood that you see there, but nothing else happens as you roll it. And
Yeah.
Cyrix, I'm trying to remember what Cyrix had. Just can't see her sheet, so we're gonna use silence for now.
That satisfies Grumthar. That's safe.
And I'm pretty sure she had a higher level than that, but we're gonna go ahead and roll this and add another 3 to that. $15. Anyway, I'm gonna put her back down over here. Cyrix will just look about and says, I don't see any traps. It looks clear from what I can tell.
All right, Captain Tarnek. I think we're clear to go.
And these are white things here.
Yeah, those are the statues.
They're statues.
Correct.
Would Tarnik recognize any of them?
They look like just regular Orcish warriors. They're holding their swords or axes toward the center, but for the most part, none of any defining features.
I'm just gonna ride right up to this one over here.
Okay.
And group permitting, if the group gives him the time, he's gonna ritual cast Identify and lay his hands on the statue. It takes 10 minutes though to ritual cast it.
I'm not sure Grumthar has the patience for 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you guys don't wait, he'll just abandon the mission. Though he will say,
If you give me 10 minutes, I can determine if there's something sinister about these statues.
I look at Tarnek.
Looks like an entrance. Looks like an entrance to an old king's
You
castle.
Let's see, so Tarnik, you were also, before Grom went there, you were staring at the statues. Go ahead and roll me a history DC 13.
History.
And then Grom, roll me an insight DC 14.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I give myself guidance? Can I give myself guidance?
Usually you do it before, but I'll go ahead and let you. Go ahead.
I'm got a 16.
Earlier.
All right. So,
Gets me up to 14.
all right. So Tarnik, because you were staring at these, the only thing that would be familiar is that you recognize this as a rite of passage. The way that the statues are standing and their weapons. Maybe somewhere you had heard tales or rumors, because you know of the ruins of the dead. You just never came here. But now that you're here, you would possibly remember the warriors of Garkarn. Or Gorkarn. Let me see if I can't talk right now with my stuffy nose. But I'll post it on here. There we go. And had to prove themselves before entering the sacred chamber. As for Grom, you would realize that the statues are more than they appear as you are looking and touching about and asking to start this ritual. Roll me, because you passed the insight check, go ahead and roll me an investigation.
All right, here we go. Ooh. Crit.
Oh, wow. You notice on this statue, and because you notice on this statue, your eyes linger over to the others. That while they're holding with one hand weapons that are pointed to the center, their left hand is curved in and fingers clutching what seems to be some sort of gemstone. And this gemstone, it also made of statue, but you see that it's not connected to the actual whole of the statue. It is separate. A separate piece in itself.
The statues look like stone, you say?
Yeah, just like stone carvings.
The statue closest to Grom, he's gonna shine his lantern onto the gem and what color is it?
Yeah, it's the same color as the stone. It just seems that it's not part of the stone. It's just its own piece, but it's the same color.
It's basically it's a stone. It's like a stone version of a gem, but it's a separate piece.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
yeah. It looks like the color, pretty much, of the stone, but you can tell that it's in the shape of a gemstone.
Grom is going to... Okay. Grom is going to say, hold on.
Wait, there's something going on here. Give me a moment.
And he's going to actually... So, the gemstone, his investigation check seemed to lead him to this gemstone thing. And he's going to touch the gemstone. And he's going to... Let me see how many spells he has left. He might just cast it, because he's in a hurry. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast it. He's going to cast Identify on the gemstone the thing's holding. First level, he's going to go ahead and cast it. Not ritual, just straight up cast.
Okay.
You guys would see Grom peering creepily at the gemstone being held in the statues.
Ooh,
Seems
that's a
very
good
fascinating.
one right there. Give me 1 second on that one.
Do not take the gemstones. Do not touch the stones.
You say as his finger is on it, and he's casting the spell.
Yeah.
He's just,
Too late.
And he's just touching in a casting identify, right? Nothing else.
Yes, that's all.
Okay.
He's got literally poking it with his finger, casting identify.
All right.
Wonder if it's a bomb. Maybe it's a bomb. And the things, when they come alive, they throw them at us.
Oh, I'm thinking they're like healing potions or blessings of some sort. If we're gonna give him ideas.
All right. So, sorry, thinking about what it would reveal without. So you would see an enchantment on it. You would see that it's. I would say that it's infused with a sort of divine magic. You wouldn't be familiar with him. Okay, so you would see that it's infused with some sort of divine magic. You're not quite sure. You're not quite sure what god it would belong to. Wouldn't be a traditional magic item. It has to do something with spiritual, maybe spiritual recognition, maybe a ceremonial rite. But as you're trying to identify this magic, this is what you're kind of pulling in. Yeah, divine magic is the best that you can sense this coming in from. And it has to do with gaining entry into places, possibly sacred halls.
Grama's going to relay all this information to the rest of the party. He's going to tell them all this. He's going to tell you all this. Can I make an Arcana check or something to see if I know how this might, if any, factor into what we're doing here?
Yeah.
Grom have it?
Go ahead.
And would Tarnik be able to do a religion check based on that new information?
Go ahead. So an Arcana. An Arcana for you, Grom. You were trying to say that again. Your focus is to what?
Oh, he's trying to ascertain what, if any, significance this plays in this room and kind of what they're trying to do here.
When you first entered, as I described the door, that might have some significance in there.
And Tarnik's just basically looking to see if it's ganache.
Okay. So with that, oh, 12. You would probably see that it does not have to do with ganache. Maybe defenders. Maybe from the way that these statues are standing, maybe they also seem like champions, similar to how certain statues are created by for Orchintethma, as being a champion of Gonash. So that's a similarity that you do see here.
Could the gem be removed, or is the hand clutching it in such a manner that it could not be removed?
I imagine we're holding Cyrix back as she's been wanting to go grab one all along.
I would say that it is snug in there, but it's not snug enough to where you have to like fight to get it out.
Okay, so it could be removed in theory.
Yeah.
Ram is going to ride over to the front of this thing and turn to look at it and shine the lantern right at its face. How tall is it?
maybe a foot taller than you. Not too tall.
Even while he's seated on Crag.
Oh, he's sitting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so he would be maybe a little bit taller than it. It's standing at normal height of a regular orc. Maybe like a 6'5" orc, all for them.
Okay, so it's not like a giant creature.
No.
He's gonna say to it very out loud,
Tell us your secrets, stone orc.
And
he's
it
gonna see if it responds.
stone face just doesn't do anything. Its eyes
your
just.
companion are speaking to
Barnacles. Yes. Do not worry. And Tarnik picks up his battle axe. He spins it around once, and then he sheathes it, and he stands up, puffs out his chest as far as he can, and with as much volume as he can provide, he announces himself. I am Tarnik, champion of Ganosh, guardians of this passageway. Allow us to pass as your equals.
Tarnik the Amazing! Don't forget to say that.
Oh, you know what? What did you roll for your Arcana? Oh shit, you rolled a 21, didn't you?
Goes to 21. Yeah.
Oh shit, okay. I forgot about that part. Okay, via the identify spell there then. Okay, so because of that, and you would have also had that. It seems that this stone holds a fragment of this particular warrior's, whoever they made the statue of, is a particular warrior's memory, rage, discipline, pain, and loyalty to someone called Grushnar. So, because of that, you also see small glimpses, and you see in your mind a ghostly battlefield. You see an orc who is bloodied and roaring. This orc fights through a tide of undead, and then you see him slam his axe into the ground, and a blinding pulse erupts. Then darkness. Grom, you would realize that his soul is still bound to this stone.
Okay. Grom is going to relay that to the others.
Soul is still bound to this stone. It looks like he fought against the necromancer. The god here is...
Now, when you had that name Grushnar, was that the god of the... Was that a god, or was that the name of this person?
It was a name of somebody they paid homage and were led by. That's what you can see in your mind.
When Tarnik announced his arrival, did anything happen?
Nothing.
Tarnik.
Grom is going to ride
way.
back. Grom is going to say,
I agree. Not disturb the souls of the dead. It is bad luck.
Tarnik. Let's go.
Is that name, is that one of Ganosh's brothers or sons?
Not at all.
Krishna?
No, you've never heard him or anything in the pantheon of the orcs.
So he'll just, with his battle axe sheathed, he'll step forward confidently between them, and
Grom will stay
and if
close
nothing
to him.
happens, he'll keep going till the door.
Okay.
I'm staying close to get that advantage to saving throws. Too far behind.
Cub, were you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow,
Okay.
or at least I'll be like right here.
Actually, that door, that's interesting. It's not supposed to open. But,
Didn't show much.
yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, as I said when y'all first entered, you do see that this is a stone door. And this stone door has 3 sockets inlaid into it across. Pretty thick stone door, but that's where you arrive at currently.
Well, how large are the sockets? I have a feeling we got to put the stones in there, but I don't know. How
You
large
would,
are the
yeah, you definitely would see that that's the same size as what the sockets are being held.
We have to put the stones in there.
I have a feeling
I'm just
though,
gonna push on
if we put the stones in, these statues might activate and attack us.
Grom is going to try to wrestle, like get Crag to lean up against the door and shake it, see if he can push it open.
I'll let him roll a strength check. So let me see. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Can I assist him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I do not wish to disturb the dead. At least the ones that aren't attacking us.
Okay, so just a straight d20 check.
Yeah, and I'll add
I'm
the strength in there. I think the strength is under your notes for him.
With my assistance,
Yeah,
he would
for
have
sure.
advantage.
Here,
maybe?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Okay, I can roll it on Crag's sheet if you would like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead, do that.
Well, no, it won't let me.
Yeah, I didn't figure
roll
it.
like that, but I can. I think I can give it. Can I give it? Oh no, it's just like this. Okay, he gets a +4, but okay, now I got to roll a second one for the advantage. And like I said, he gets a +4. Okay, so 19, 20, 20. So it'd be a 22 would be the
You can add a
result.
D4 guidance if that helps.
19.
I would.
Actually, that would
Okay,
be
yeah,
23 plus guidance. So that's 26.
26.
You see him just strain, his muscles just bulging. And weirdly enough, this door does not even tremble a bit. It is solid.
I will
Brom's gonna pet Crag.
Good job.
He's gonna give him a little piece of meat.
So Drake flies around,
Just
looking at the meat,
sighs.
and then flies back.
I'm afraid we're gonna need to take the stones and put them in there.
I will let the smarty people figure this out.
You're gonna have to fight these creatures, or fight these stone statues.
Not if you do
Panic
it
saves.
correctly.
Does anyone have a hammer?
I have an axe.
I have an axe. Necromancer has my hammer.
And I have a rock.
Well, we'll try the axes. I suggest, before we touch any of the stones, we try to break the weapons.
Brom does not have a hammer. He has Tinker's tools.
Well, how about we
Does not
just
have-
take their weapons and just hold them captive, and then take the stones, and then
No, I thought the weapons were stone as well.
Yeah, they're all stone. The only ones that are separate are the gemstones.
Yeah.
That's the only ones that are
We smash
detached.
the weapons. So if we can smash those weapons, they won't be able to do as much damage to us if they do come alive.
Yeah, so Grumpar just attacks the weapon of the first statue here.
Okay.
Steps up. That's Captain has made his order. And attacks the weapon to the extent he can.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and just roll an attack.
Yeah, he'll use his battle axe to do that. 10.
Oh,
the weapon is a little thin, so you're used to hitting bodies, not weapons, so you miss and air swooshes.
here, let me show you how it's done.
Grom actually has another idea. I'm gonna try a thing.
That's it. A total of 28.
That one definitely hits. So was that hit? Just roll me a damage.
Yep. 15 damage.
It shatters into pieces. And the bulk of it falls on the ground and shatters even more. Clink, 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 clinking everywhere.
You know what? Okay.
I'm sure I weakened it.
Did Grom's Arcana check tell him that these things used to be alive? I mean, is this like their bodies returned to stone, but their souls are still in the things?
You had the you know that the memories, they're fragments of memories that were in the gyms is what you got, and you would have seen a warrior, that vision of that warrior, that would probably have the same features as what the statue was that you were standing by.
Okay. No, never mind. My idea won't work. This idea is the best one. So, once they shattered the weapon, Grom is gonna ride up to it, and he's gonna very gently try to take the gem out of his hand, and he's gonna say,
You might want to stand back.
and he's gonna kind of wince as he's holding his lantern, and he reaches down to get the gem.
Okay. It doesn't, you don't even need to roll a strength check, but yeah, you can certainly feel that you can just take it out. It's just a nice little pull. You still have to have a good pull, but it seems like it would come out.
Grom, is there any alignment to the statue or the stone, the artifact that you've retrieved, and the holes in the door?
He's gonna hold it up. And
Okay,
shine
so
his light
at that
and
point,
look.
you do pull it all the way out?
Yes.
As this question was being asked, at that point, when you pull it out, you will see that at the door that you had the entrance to, one second. What happened here? Okay, you do see a couple of transparent creatures appear. They have the same visage almost as the orcs do, but then they form almost into a transparent, wavering creature that is just floating, and they start moving toward you guys.
Oh, does that stone match any of the door holes?
Did Grom see that the stone seemed to match any of the door holes just by a quick glance?
Oh yeah, you definitely, it's the same size and can match to the doors.
Can he ride over there and
He can. If y'all gonna try to do that though, go ahead. I'll say that Grom can get to the door, but before that time, it would have to go with initiative. If
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
so, that was that
Initiative. So should we roll initiative now?
being one momento. Let me do something here really quick. There we go. Okay, now it should remember y'all's initiative after it does that. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, that's horrible.
Is it not remembering? What the heck? Didn't remember it? Why not?
It's probably a better spot to do a natural one than during your attack.
That's strange. I don't know why I did that. Let's do this. I guess I have to manually put it in. I thought it would remember it. No, remembers it there. So I think Grom, you got a 14. Tarnik, you got a 13, right? Cub got a 4.
Silent got 22.
22. Grumthar did not pick up Grumthar. He got a 12 though. I'm gonna. I can't roll for Cyrix, so let me do this instead. I don't know. Oh God, I can't remember what she had for her bonus, so I guess at 7. We'll put her at 7 right now. All right, Bordak. Jeez. 14. Mr. Bordak. Silent is the first to go.
Yes, what can she do? She will actually run up to Grom and try and help Grom with the door and the lock and the and all of that.
Okay. So she runs up there.
And she'll say to the Drake, look after Cub. And the Drake will just come over there and stand in front of Cub.
All right. With that, then, Grom, you see Silent go up next to you. It will bring us to one of them next. And that one will. First, we'll...
As a free action, can Grom call over his shoulder and say,
Are they friendly or are they enemies?
I don't know yet.
See here. All of them are out here. Let's see. It's going to go ahead and... Oh, okay. You're the one that took that. Okay, so it's going to go... Let's see. Can it do that without... Ooh, it can. Okay, so it can go pretty quick. 60 flight speed. Okay. 30, 35, 40. It's going to go over to here. Go around toward the statue and around everybody else and land on by where Grom is.
I'm just going to give it a side eye.
The old side eye. So it floats over there.
Would the Drake or Cub get a opportunity attack as it went past?
No, it flew around. It had 60 fly speed, so it did like an arc. It went to the... Yeah, it went to the... So it went this way, and then up, and then this way. So, that's a plus. Alright. So, I didn't get a chance to add them in here, so what we're going to do is a +6 to the roll. So, you see it just unleash a swing with a great looking sword toward your way.
Oh. They have like ghostly weapons.
So that would be a 15 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Okay.
Unless my armor class is changed by being on Crag, but
Unfortunately not. All right. So with that being said, oh gosh. All right.
That will trigger Grumthar's Sentinel.
So this was a +3. So the first damage you take is 10 plus 3 equals 13. So you take 13 of slashing, and then the next damage you take six necrotic, and then the next. So roll me a DC 13 Constitution save, or your HP is reduced by that amount of damage.
here we go. So now at this point, am I getting the advantage or no?
If you're close to, yeah, in the group, yeah. So your group, yeah, your silent is there. So yeah.
Okay, so I get advantage on this. It's not letting me. Okay, here we go. It's not letting me open the thing to roll for advantage, so I'm just gonna roll.
Hold the
twice.
shift key down, Josh. Hold the shift key down and click on. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Here, I'll just roll it twice now, but now I see. Okay. So a 13.
You got the 13 right on it. All right, so you're good. No max HP reduced. All right.
Hey, William, can I take my Sentinel attack?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say to silent. Get him.
So that was just
Nothing
6.
here is friendly.
It would be 7 slashing because I have the +1 sword, +1 axe now.
All right.
7 slashing.
7 slashing.
Assuming the 19, or actually, dirty 20 hits.
Yeah. All right. 1. All right. And with that being said, that was I did 1 attack, right?
You what now?
It was only 1 attack he did so far.
Oh,
That was only one.
I didn't remember if I already rolled the others. All right, so it's gonna go ahead and attack another one.
that's not good, guys.
So that's an 11
An 11 to hit.
to hit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that would miss. I have a 12 armor class.
All right. So that goes there. And it will say, "Only those who carry our will may walk the path of the living." And then the other one does not go yet. It will be Grom followed by Bordak. So
What the thing I didn't catch the first line. Only those who what was that?
oh, sorry. Said, "Only those who carry our will may walk the path of the living."
Okay. Scrum's turn. Man, I don't know. Let's see here.
Grom, didn't you say one of those stones had something to do with will? One was rage.
I did hear you say a few things like that.
Those were the
But-
feelings that you got, that you identified with the stone. There were more of the emotions that you were feeling coming in to, to let you know what this particular orc was going through when it was fighting.
What language did this thing speak to Grom in?
For the identify, or no, the creature. Oh, it was Oh, it would have been orc, I guess. I don't know if you understand orc yet or not.
No, it would have just been gibberish to Grom then.
So everybody else would understand it.
Oh, okay, well, Grom didn't, so he can kind of disregard that, I guess. He's gonna turn Crag around and well, I guess there's no point in having Crag attack. He's gonna attack it with his dagger, because his dagger is magical now.
Oh, okay.
So he has 2-weapon fighting, so I guess he's gonna take 2 attacks with it. I think. Or can he do that if he only has
2-weapon fighting?
he
That
has
means
2
if you have 2 weapons, you can do 2 attacks. So you would require another weapon.
Well, yeah, he has to hold his lantern with his other.
Yeah, and you're holding the lantern on there. You're really
So here we
gripping
go,
Crag
so
with
he's
your
just-
feet or your legs.
Yeah, hopefully Crag doesn't take off running. Okay, here we go. Attacking with a dagger. And it's a +1 dagger, but that's not reflected in the roll.
So
I
that
guess
would
it
be
be a
16. All right, that would definitely hit. And you can see that your dagger swings into this corporal wraith-looking creature, and it actually feels like a solid hit. Go ahead and well, I already rolled damage unless you want to roll, because it rolled automatically for you. So.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, I could roll again. Would you rather me roll again?
Oh, it's up to you. I don't know. It is up to you. I mean, that's full damage right there from the dagger, so that would be 5. So, so that's actually good.
Yeah, no, that's not.
All right. So, all right. So,
Yeah, no, that sounds good.
all right.
Well, actually, no, that was me rolling a 2, and then I would have gotten to add my dex to it.
Oh, okay. So that's another.
But anyway, no, that's fine. This
Another-
would be 5 points of damage.
Okay. There we go. All right. What else from you, sir?
Right. As a bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on myself let's do let's go ahead and do a 3rd level Healing Word, because Grom is not doing so well.
Grom is feeling
Very
it.
low. He is feeling it. So, okay, we're going to go Healing Word here. Gonna go ahead and... This is 3rd level. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so that takes him back up to max. Alright, that's it. That's all Grom's got. And then he's going to say,
Get him, Silent.
And Silent is just gonna nod. It's like, okay. And then Bordak. Roar! You don't attack my friends. And then he will. These weapons were a gift from Gonash, but Bordak, oh man. They're gonna have to be gifted to somebody, I guess. Oh gosh, yep. They're so powerful. Jeez.
Get him, Bordak. There's
He's
nothing
getting him all
friendly.
right. You see is Bordak. And then he's going to take his War Flurry again. Oh my lord.
Woohoo.
nice.
You know, if Dave was playing this character, he would be so freaking happy with what he's doing right now. Oh gosh.
I hope you're watching, Dave.
So that's... Dang. So that's already 19, and then... Oh my gosh. Gosh, this guy is so powerful. This guy, boom.
Oh, he's gone. Okay, good.
Tarnik, you are up next, followed by Grumthar.
Seeing that one go down underneath Bordak's flurry. Cyrix, how about you and I look at these other statues and see if we can work out what the order is? There's probably some sort of pattern or order of.
And she says,
And he'll wander off to the next one to start looking and
she can't move.
investigating.
says, oh, sure. All right. In that case, just go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Yep. And over his shoulder, he'll say to Grumthar, "You've got this one right."
The Zotia's kiss will put an end to this aberration.
An 8.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks the same as all the
there's
others.
There's a stone in here. Yes.
All right, Grumthar, you are next, sir.
Yeah. Storm Gorge on this thing. 25.
Slashes into it.
7. And then Longsword. For 9. Then second attack. 20 for 12. And Longsword for 12. So
All right.
7, 16, and 24 is what, 40 points?
You slaughter it. So it vanishes. And at the point that it vanishes, you, Grom, will see that the grayness of this gemstone vanishes, and you see it glow a faint green as the green gemstone now appears in your hand as the grayness fades around it, almost melting away, disappearing. And now you got a gemstone in your hand of green.
Just gonna hold it up and look at it.
And
Does it
Grumthar will
imbue
give
any? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Grumthar.
yeah, Grumthar will give homage to Zotea and say, This soulless one now returns to the earth. Zotea, I hope that you will maintain your grasp on them forevermore.
All right. And what were you saying, Grom? Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use my movement, seeing where they came from. I'm going to put myself in the middle of the room more toward the door, expecting that if we touch more of these things, more may come.
All right. All right, Grom. And what were you saying, Grom?
So Grom is going to look at the hole in the door,
Okay.
and he's going to see how deep those holes are, like the openings. In other words, if he slides it in, is it going to like roll in there and disappear, or is it like a slot that seems very appropriately suited to the size of it, or like what does it kind of look like?
Yeah, correct. It is a slot that seems to be appropriately suited for wherever you put it. It seems that all the slots are able to hold it.
As he's holding this gem, does it imbue any additional information to him, or does it not really?
Not really.
Okay. He's gonna slide it into the top slot
Okay.
of the door.
As you do that, you are able to hear a slight clink emanate from within the door somewhere.
Grom's gonna shout back,
That's it. We need 2 more. Someone else get the next one.
But there are 5 more. How do we know which ones are the correct?
I don't think it matters. We just need 3.
Gonna turn Crag around. Actually, he's gonna go ahead and ride down here to where Tarnik is doing his investigation.
Well, this one's just a stone. I don't think there's anything special about this one.
I believe they're all the same.
Yeah, they look all the same to me.
Grom is going to go reach for it and pull it out of the hand.
Okay. Once again, as that happens, 2 other wraiths pop in again. And
Here we go. Here we go again. Grom is going to shout.
They just come in and mumble gibberish.
Bring
so
it.
this one, it's reversed for some reason.
Well, this looks different. These look different. They do have different looks to them. Oh, there's a red one.
All right, and 1 second. Let me try to make sure that it can. Here's what we're going to do. Go ahead, everybody, re-roll me initiative.
All right.
Grom is going to kind of shout.
I don't think we can avoid this.
My initiative was almost going to be really good, and then it was very bad.
Oh wow, Jesus!
I've done horrible.
Doc is like a superhero.
I haven't gotten to do anything. I was last on the list, and you guys took care of everything before I even got a turn.
Everybody just slaughtered everybody really quickly. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
I mean, but that's fine though. At least making sure that no one's hurt, at least.
They don't all have to be deadly encounters.
And Grumthar, what did you roll?
A 17. You didn't get it?
I don't know why it's not popping in there. I guess everybody else's, but not yours.
I think it's right below that longsword attack. It's the initiative 17. It doesn't show him because he had the previous roll, I think.
I waited until you asked for it.
It's right above Tarnik's. I can see it on my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't have the previous roll was negative,
Right.
but it still didn't go through. I don't know why. Strange.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, it didn't go through to the initiative thing. I see.
Oh God, that one goes first. All right. The nearest one is Grumthar, so this one is gonna like move over here, hiss, and oh gosh. Okay, so actually it has to move. Can it move here?
God, it's gonna cast a fireball.
Then it looks like some ray or something.
Okay, so
Those look
right
like a
there.
It's gonna screech. In a
So it
straight line.
screeches, and you see a lightning bolt just unleash from it.
Oh my God.
That one does. Okay, it does do the regular. Okay, so everybody can roll a dex of DC 14.
And we get advantage,
Everyone
right?
with-
'Cause we're all together.
Yeah, you can get advantage on this one. So
And everyone within my paladin aura gets +4.
I did save, so I guess
everybody
I
that's
take
within the this right here. So let me see. So I
Silent
guess
in there?
Cub, Silent is in there, and I think
Oh, so is Crag. I'll roll for Crag here.
let it linger. Let it linger about. Oh my God, it keeps doing that. Right about there. And I guess, yeah, so Silent would have to roll as well. And anybody else,
Yeah,
and
so-
Bordak would roll. Okay.
Oh, Crag and me both made our saves.
Yeah. So Silent got a 24. Tonic got 23.
Grumthar got an 18.
Probably half
Okay.
damage if it's acting like a normal lightning bolt.
So 15 damage for everybody that made it. Of lightning damage.
Ah.
Bordak. Says, ouch, not hurt. Alright, so it moves there, and then I think that will be.
It was 15, you say?
Yeah. So, because it was, was that right? 30 damage? Yeah.
Yeah, so 15 is we need.
So it's going to do that. Okay, so it is going to move here, 5, 10, and
Ow.
15. Wait, 5, 10, and then. Go right there. All right. Good for that one. All right. Which now brings us to Silent.
Grom does have a hold of the gem, though, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Seeing people get hurt by lightning, she will use one of her healing spells. How much did you take, Grom?
Grom took 15.
Most of us took 15.
Yeah. Just trying to. Oh, come down. Yeah, so she's got a healing word she can do from
Oh.
a 2d4 plus 2. I don't know if that-
Actually, if does Grom see that this is happening? I need to roll on my thing because she got hit with something, so Grom's got to roll on his.
Oh, yeah. She is behind you. She is behind you. So unless he would turn around.
Well, what do you think, GM? Do you think that the situation calls for me rolling on the unrelenting guilt, or not at the moment?
Rolled under. So no. You wouldn't have seen her. You were facing forward.
Okay. Then never mind. Continue.
That 8 healing for you there, Grom.
Thank you.
Man,
And
Grom's HP is like a yo-yo this session.
and she'll use her bonus action and get the drake into the face of that creature and attack it.
All right.
It's fire breath. Is that one? Will that work? 14 to hit.
Will hit.
And it's fire damage. What? Oh, not much. Just 3 fire damage.
Oh, 3? Okay. 3 fire. All right. Yeah, it seems to not even do less than that. All right. So, with that being said, unless she does any movement, we will go to the next one, which is the next creature here.
Uh-oh.
Let's see something here. And that one. Let's see. Well, wait, I need the line. So you're holding the gem. Okay, cool. Let's see. Sorry, I've like trying to make sure that that's gonna fall correctly in there. So that one is going to cast, and you see a red dot shoot toward Grom and explode.
Disintegrations. Oh no. Oh my god.
Nice animation.
Whoa.
All right.
Even nicer since it seemed like I might be out of it.
Yeah, I think you are out of it. So everybody in that area right there will roll a dex.
Damn it, I'm in it.
Alright. With advantage, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Oof.
Ooh.
And that one is the same as the other one. 14. 14 for the DC.
Okay, I got 22.
I gotta
so I'm
roll
safe.
for. I'm gonna roll for Crag here.
Silent made it, but Tarnik didn't.
Oh gosh. So
Crag made it as well. Especially considering he has that +4 from Tarnik.
So 34 damage for the full attack fire, and then half of that for anybody who saved.
So
Seven.
16.
17, right? 34?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
17. Uh-oh.
And with evasion and stuff, I'll say that Cyrix will probably evade all of it because she is a rogue. Or, let me see. Oop, I can't move that one. And then...
So
It,
what's the half damage amount? Sorry?
17. Yeah. And then it will go ahead and... Why is that still lingering? Boom. Alright.
Oh god. Crag is down to 2 hit points.
It's going to move over here. Alright. It is 10:05. Y'all want to pause at the at this creature? It's up to y'all if y'all want to do that, or if y'all want to try to continue and another 15 minutes or so. It's up to y'all.
I'm good for both, whichever one.
This is going to go more than one round. I think we could pause.
Okay. Alrighty.
I should probably pause.
Excellent.
I have an early,
Yeah.
very early morning.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's more up to you guys. I mean, I'm pretty flexible here.
Are we all good for next week? This is fun.
Yeah.
I am good for next
Yeah.
So far, I think. Well, actually, let me check my schedule. When was my next wedding? I know I have a Sunday wedding. Give me 1 second really quick.
William's getting married almost every weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I told you guys up front that I was gone for 2 weeks because I was on vacation.
Let's see here. Before I do that, let me go ahead and stop recording and then stop streaming. Thank you, everyone who was watching tonight. If not, for the future watchers, every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central. I appreciate it. If you have any wish to click like or share or tell other people about the channel, please do on YouTube, Dungeons and 20s, and of course we have Twitch, Dungeons and 20s. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you next Sunday. Goodbye.